Welcome to Wifey Garden. If you're watching, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. We are waiting for Tia to come in. Let me play. I'm going to play the first clip. We're going to take 15, no more than 20 minutes discussing each clip. I'm over this day. So let's get right to this. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. How are you ladies doing?
Blessed to see another day.
Everybody looks dead. See,
I'm tired.
everybody's tired.
Like,
Are we blessed to see another day? I feel like we're looking like this
Every
day needs to
day's a
end
good
right now.
yeah, every day
actually
is a good day.
every day.
Not
I
how
just
y'all sounded.
my
I'm
day
sorry.
didn't really start till 3. I just went to sleep over and over and over and over again. I am exhausted.
No, that's right. Too
Me
much
too.
sleep make you sleepy too, I guess. Huh?
You said
Me.
what?
Said too much sleep can make you sleepy.
Yeah, I worked the whole 6 days.
Oh yeah, I know that's right.
Back to back to back.
All right, let's go to this clip. I'm gonna show it as Tia comes in. She already seen this, so she be alright. Let's get right into
Forgot your
this.
intro.
Want to argue
Oh, I'll get it. Whatever.
with me because I don't want to be with nobody. This nigga want to tell me I'm gonna end up sad, miserable, and all of this, and you can't live your life like a nigga. I'm not living my life like a nigga. I'm living my life peacefully. You know who don't be at peace? Women who have to go fucking answer to men. Women who gotta go raise kids and clean up and behind them and gotta rush home to do shit. You know who ain't miserable? Me, a bitch who in her bed right now at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, chilling, bonnet on. Made my money for the day and I'm feet kicked up, chilling. I don't understand why motherfuckers want to keep arguing with me and try to put me into some mold. I don't want no nigga. I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't crave that shit. I don't want to compromise. I'm selfish as hell. I don't give a fuck about a nigga. People keep thinking that you have to have a man or a woman to be happy in life. You can be alone and be fucking happy. I'm so tired of arguing with people about this shit. I don't ever want to live with a man. I get married. I don't have to live with him. I don't understand why that's so hard to come back. It's people in this world who feel the same way. Like, people be so mad that you want to design your life how you want to. I don't give a fuck about that traditional ass life. That shit don't fit me. I don't care about no nigga. A nigga does not define me. Being in love with a man and having to be a fucking servant to a man and some fucking kids. Fucking that's how I feel about that shit. That shit make me feel like I would jump off a fucking cliff. All the shit people be going through and they be talking about it. No, delete his fetus. I'm not with that shit. Call a nigga up when I want to. I does the call and I does the cutting. I don't give a fuck about that. I am so mad that I just let this motherfucker get me mad, arguing with me about how I should be living my life. I don't want to be in that type of shit. I don't want no fucking relationship. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want nobody to fucking answer to, talk to, none of that shit. I don't want to be considerate of nobody else but me. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. This
Okay. Thoughts.
She sounds so angry. No
She
one
sounds
living a
very
peaceful
angry.
life. She doesn't sound very happy.
What do y'all think?
Amen, sister. Shoot. I mean, I love everything she was saying. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can understand why. Sorry, I'm trying to get my camera together. But I can understand why
You're
she's
okay.
angry. Like, especially like hearing the same thing over and over and over again. You need a man. You need a relationship. You need this. You need kids. You need this and that. Like, yeah, it is annoying. So I don't blame her. Yeah, it is. And if you want to live your life the way you want to, and you have people telling you, oh, you need a man, you need a husband, you need kids, you need this, you need that. Like, can I just live my life? So I'd be a
Need
little
is a
angry too.
strong word. Need is a strong word.
Yeah, I
Need
agree.
is I wouldn't consider it a need.
I agree.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to share their thoughts before I go off on my rant?
I don't know. I think I don't know if that's what she wants. Like, I can't really say much else about it. You know, like I don't know if that's how she feels and that's where she's at in her life where she doesn't want that. Then it's like, what can I say about that? That's
Amen.
her life. That's what she want to do. Like, I don't know.
Amen.
Trent.
Hey, at the end of the day, women still be having sex. So it is what it is. But that's her life. That's her life. I do understand the whole peaceful feet kicked up. That part I definitely understand that part. All that. Oh, I don't need a man, but you still having sex with him. Wait, it's usually most of the time a facade. But I understand what she's saying.
It's okay. It's complete hypocrisy because you're saying I don't want to serve a man. I don't care about nobody but myself. But you're calling niggas to serve you for sex. You're calling niggas for sex, even though you're saying you don't need one. But you want the benefits that come with having a man around. But you don't want one. You don't care about his. You don't care about him. You don't care about nothing. But you want the penis. You don't want to have to serve a man, but you want him to serve you, and you ready for the penis. That's hypocritical. That's hypocritical. If I'm truly happily single and I don't need a man, I don't need his penis, I don't need his money, I don't need nothing that comes with having a man. Cause this design my life the way I want. I'ma call niggas when I want to call them, when I want the D. You're involving somebody else in your lifestyle. You want him to cater to your decisions, to your life, but you don't want to have to cater to him. It's hypocritical, and this is how people get unalived. Because they want to do stuff their way and forget, like, he's a human being. He has feelings. And there are a lot of men who don't want relationships, but then there are a lot of men who, after casual sex, develop feelings. And after a while, they're like, you know what? I don't want to play this game anymore. Like, we've been having sex for every week for the last 6 months. Like, where are we going? After a while, they start wanting to know too. Maybe not all, but some. So we don't, so that selfishness, if you so selfish and you don't care about nobody else, then you should not be contacting anybody to use their body. Because you don't care about them. You only care about yourself. Get toys and play with yourself. Because you only care about yourself. Like, I'm like, why are we calling people to please us, to cater to our wants and needs, but we not willing to cater to theirs? That's crazy.
There's a lot of people like that. I used to be like that, so it is what it is. If you don't like watching, if you don't like watching porn and you hate toys, and there's a man right there that you could just call Tyrone.
But he's not right there. You got to call him to come to you. If he's your husband, he's right there.
You go over there.
But you know what I'm saying? But if he's your husband, he is right there. He's right there. When he's your husband, he's right there. If he's not your husband, you got to call him. You got to go over there. That ain't yours, because you don't know, he might got somebody else over there. Because if he playing the same casual game with you, he playing with at least 3, 4, 5 other chicks. So you got to call and make sure he don't got another bitch over there.
Convenient. You
got to make sure he's even available. What'd you say, Tia?
It's a convenience. I mean,
but it's not convenient. You know what's convenient?
Husband, yeah.
Convenient is that's laying right next to me. That's convenient.
But then
that's mine. That's actually belongs to me. No, you
7.
don't. Not that nigga working. No, you don't. When you got a nigga with no job, no. If he don't have a job, then you got to deal with him 24/7.
Yeah.
If he working, no, you don't.
That's true.
Maybe 3 or 4 hours when he get home from work, and then he go to bed, and then he gone most of the day. What are we talking about?
That's true.
Come on now. If you got to do that work, you ain't dealing with him 24/7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because just because you in the house with somebody don't mean y'all always in each other's face. Because just because we be in the house, just because we're in the house together, don't mean we see each other. I'm busy doing my thing and he busy doing his thing.
Yeah.
And don't let football be on. I don't see him for at least 3 hours. And which is fine, because I got stuff to do. So please have his attention.
Amen.
So people make it harder than it is, because what ends up happening when women do get the full of attention of a man, then they're complaining that they're not getting his full attention. But why are you on the game and you want to watch football and we don't talk enough and we don't go out enough?
Right.
So that sound real good, but it's some BS. I'm sorry, it's some BS. It's a front. Because if you all that peaceful, then you don't need nothing that comes with the man.
Amen.
Not his time, not his penis, not his money, not nothing that come with him.
That's me now. For real. Back in the day, though, That's why I was like, I see both sides, but it's like I think something kind of triggers in your like what triggers. It's like okay, yeah, you can't like y'all make good points because like yeah, you can be like that, like, but then you're right. If you have to call a man, then how do you really? So I agree with that. But then now when you get to the peaceful, like you're totally and completely and utterly at peace with you, I don't want to deal with nothing.
And then and listen to her. Oh, I'm mad. I just let him get me mad. Then you not
Oh
that at
yeah,
peace.
you're right. Yeah,
If you on the phone with Dick arguing, you not
yeah,
at peace.
that's facts. I didn't catch that. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You
And
mad.
that
You
shows
let
that she cares too. Because if you really don't
exactly.
care and you really want to be by yourself,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be able to get under your skin because you genuinely don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Exactly. You ain't dealing with no nigga. Like they can't call you for no cool. You ain't calling them. You don't need them for nothing.
Right.
Yeah, if you
So
have
that's
no man at all in your life, you're probably not that man.
right.
She wasn't that woman. Like, if there's no man at all, like nothing, I don't think you're that man about nothing.
Exactly.
Maybe
Exactly.
that's just me. I don't know.
Cause
I don't think-
I'm married with kids, but I don't recommend that anybody needs a man. Nobody needs kids. Nobody needs that. Nobody. That's not a need.
Yeah.
That's not. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't consider that a need. That's the wrong word to use.
Yeah.
So what would you say?
I would say it's a calling. Marriage and a family is a calling. You have to be called to that. That has to be something God is directing you to. It's a ministry. It's not a need. It has to be something God is calling you to. The only problem is, which we'll talk more about, is that people don't want to be married, but they want the benefits of marriage. They want the sex. They want the man that pays for that pays for them, takes care of them. They want the benefits of sex. Somebody they can call and talk to. Someone's going to help them out financially. Someone who's going to fix their car. Somebody who's going to pay their groceries. They want the benefits of marriage. Someone who's going to give them oral sex, but don't want to actually be married. That's what I get frustrated about. I'm not ready for marriage, but you got 3 baby daddies, 3 baby mamas. You live with a dude you're not married to. We sleeping together, paying his bills. We bought a house. We started a business, but we're not ready for marriage.
Mm.
People are ridiculous. I can't.
I'm not sure what people like get so afraid of. Like with if they're already doing everything,
All the other
already
yeah,
living
or-
together, because like if you're not living together and you don't have this big, you're not doing a bunch of stuff together anyway, so marriage is probably like, oh, should I? But if you're living together, you have kids together, you own a business together, and everything, like you guys are doing the whole number, what is scary about marriage at that point is what I think about.
Right.
I think marriage
You
just
gotta say,
makes
Trin?
people legally responsible.
That's true.
Like I think that's what people avoid is that now we have a legal responsibility. Now I'm legally obligated to, because if you don't have kids and you're dating, or even if you have kids and you're with someone, it's like you can still leave. You still have that option to go if it's too much. You still have that option to leave. Marriage is a lot harder. It's more work, and it's more of a risk, as opposed to, if you you want to leave the woman, you don't got to worry about her trying to take you for everything. If y'all are just in a relationship, you can leave. But if it's like y'all are married, it's like you have that, people want to avoid that legal responsibility or that legal, obligation that they have.
Would you guys sign prenups?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The
Not
reason
a
why
problem.
it would have to speak on me working. Like I'll sign a prenup. I will be working if like.
Yeah, I don't recommend any woman just be a house. I wouldn't recommend that. Now, if that's your calling and that's what you and your husband decide that y'all agree on, that you're just a wife, just a mother, you don't have any side ventures, you don't have any side hustles, you don't got nothing else, you don't have no other kind of things you got going on to bring in money. That's, you know what I mean, fine. But I don't recommend that. I don't recommend that.
That's a dangerous game.
Yeah. Not for any reason other than you don't want to drive yourself crazy. Just feeling like, and some women, I'm truly certain that some women, their true purpose is raise kids and be a wife. Like they perfectly are satisfied with just that. I truly believe that. But not every woman is. And I think if you're not, if that's not enough for you to have some kind of side hustles, now everybody can work from home. There's work from home options.
I hate working. And hey, if I honestly, if a man was to be like, baby, don't worry about it, I'll pay all your bills. Oh my God. Yeah. Like I'd be so happy. But there would be certain things that I would do. Like, because I think about this almost every day. Like, I would make sure that their money, like part of their like money is going to my own separate bank account, like automatic deposit, like from their job. And then so like a checking account that they can't even touch. So if they get mad at me or whatever, like I already have that money going in there. And then two, like so basically like having like an allowance too. So yeah, but when I get married, I pray. Well, so and then I also decided, I've been thinking about it. If I have a husband and he does want kids, then he needs to be making so much money that I don't have to work, and he can support kids and support giving me money.
Understood. Hey, that makes sense to me.
I've been thinking.
Oh yeah, I mean, as long as you and your husband y'all both agree on this.
Yeah.
As long as this, you know what I mean? Like, as long as this stuff is discussed and we're like, okay, I can do that. That's fine. Like, me and my husband have access to both each other's money. We have access to both each other's money. There's no my money. There's no his money. After I spend all my money first, then I spend his money. I pay my bills and stuff, and then, that I get to buy myself stuff. So, I don't, but I have I have security blankets, but I'm like, if I have to worry about if a man is going to turn on me and where I can't take care of myself or buy things anymore, you know what I mean? Because he's mad at me, I don't trust him.
No.
Why would I marry somebody I don't trust? But, people change. You don't know. It's no way to know. People could turn, I guess, but that's crazy that, women feel that way. That mentality comes from a trauma. I was just talking to somebody about that. That my money, his money is my money, and my money is my money. That came from women having to deal with abusive men. Mm-hmm. So they had to save up for their own safety to plan to get out of an abusive situation. If your husband is not abusive and he takes care of business and he's kind and understanding, I don't think it, like, I don't have no problem buying my husband stuff. He makes more money than me, but I'll buy him stuff with my money, with money I've made. We're a team. It's our money, but that's just how my stuff work. But however you and your husband, y'all's money work, that's as long as y'all in agreement, and then it work it how you work it. All right, we'll go to the next clip. We spent almost 20 minutes on that one. On to the next clip. This is more money talk.
Let me just go ahead and cut to the chase.
This one was funny.
Let me just go ahead and cut to the chase. I don't know what you want, what you're looking for. People say they're looking for one thing, their actions display another. So here's what I'm proposing. We can vibe, we can chill. A lot of women get on this app and the first thing they want to say is, I'm not hooking up, I'm not fucking, I want your time and energy. I said, okay, cool. That's exactly what y'all about to start getting out here, just time and energy. So here's what I'm proposing in a respectful way. I understand you may not want to open up your legs because something of value is there to you. Well, something of valuable is in me opening up my wallet. So I don't want to use something valuable. You don't want to use something valuable. If it's mutual, let's do that. But what we can do is we can go on a date. You can spend your money on you. I spend my money on me. We can walk. We can talk. We can have any conversation. But that money stuff, nah, that finesse ain't gonna happen no more. Not even with $5. So let me know if you want to move forward. If not, that's okay.
Let's start with the fact.
What y'all think about that?
Nowadays, people are not genuine anyway. So shit. I mean, shoes.
You're fine.
Hey, I agree with it because that nowadays people do not do stuff out of the genuine kindness of their heart. They're going to be doing stuff expecting you to do something in return anyway. Like just men aren't genuinely doing stuff out of the kindness of their heart because that's who they are. They're gentlemen. Majority of the time, they're doing stuff for you, expecting you to sleep with them if they're not getting it already. Same thing with women. Women ain't doing stuff out of genuine kindness of their heart. This is for some money, sponsorship, something you benefit from. Because everyone's a bunch of users anyway. So my thing is, cool.
Right.
I'm fine with paying for my own stuff. I don't need you buying me anything.
You paused. What happened?
I was like, that my stuff?
Oh, I thought it was
No,
my
that's
stuff.
her. No, that's hers. She froze. While she's getting her stuff together. Oh man. Anybody else?
I'm
Trent
torn.
froze.
I don't know. I'm torn
I gotta
because
put her back on.
I see both. Like I understand both. Like if it was like, oh, so because I'm not sleeping with you, you don't want to buy me anything or like take me out on a date and fit the bill. But then again, it's like you're not obligated to do that for me anyway. I don't expect you to do that for me anyway. Like I would never go to a date with no money. Um, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. It's like I'm torn because I understand both perspectives of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know, what I do know is again, I'm not going to a date with no money. That's what I do know. Because that's just me. I can fit my own bill if it comes down to it. I've never had to, but if I ever did, I'll be prepared for it. So I don't know. That's just me.
Go ahead, Tia. You were saying you could see both sides too.
Not in that way, though. I'm very. What? I have my own money. Of course, you have your own money, but he should. What are y'all talking about? So, y'all be willing to go Dutch on dates? Y'all
I mean, the thing is a man is not obligated, especially if he's not even your man. He's not obligated to buy everything for you. Like, and plus, it's not like I'm not the type of woman to be like, oh, you bought me something, now I'm gonna give you this anyway. Like, or I like you even more now because you're buying me stuff, or you have to buy me this, you have to buy me that. Like, I feel like that's why men do buy me stuff because I don't have that attitude of where you got to buy everything for me. I want your money. I want your money. Like, that's probably why I get the stuff I get, and I get good gifts. I get a lot of gifts.
I get some good
I
stuff.
gifts from everybody. I got a cat. Like, I get stuff because I'm not so focused on a man's pocket. So, and I understand, like, he's not obligated to do nothing for me. So,
Trent got cut out.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my computer.
That Spectrum.
Okay.
What'd you say?
So you got that Spectrum internet. Well, I do too. So
I got T-Mobile. Don't do that.
Oh,
T-Mobile.
What I was saying was, yeah, I mean, like I make good money, especially single with no kids. I'm doing pretty damn good. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just tired of people feeling like they're entitled to a certain level of access to someone that they're not married to. Yeah,
Both ends for
just
sure.
over that. That's incredibly annoying. I think parties, both men and women, where a bunch of people feel like they're entitled to someone's wallet, entitled to somebody's body, entitled to someone's whatever it is, all just because they exist, but they've actually done things to earn access to the person. So yeah, keep your bread. Just don't expect any head.
Okay. Sound good to me. Yahara was saying, okay, Yahara, let you finish. You said you was getting good gifts. You get good gifts, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like like a man is obligated to do anything for me. Like,
Yeah.
and like I was just saying that like I would have my own money on a date, like just in case. I've never, like I said, I never had to pay for anything, but just in case, because in my mind I'm thinking like I'm not obligated. He's not obligated to do anything for me. Like, I'm able to do this for myself, and I wouldn't really expect anyone to do something for me that I wouldn't be able to do for myself, because I don't know. Yeah, I just think that it's unfair to constantly think that you're obligated to a man's money when you're not. Especially if he coming home from work and like he just worked really hard for that money and you're not even offering any type of support or any type of anything, but you're still obligated to the money. Like, it's a lot of factors in there, in my personal opinion. But like I said, I don't know. I just don't feel that way. So I don't know.
Go ahead, Tia.
I respect everything that I've heard so far. And I think that's really nice. Um, yeah, I think when I was like a college student, like in the college age, I could be with guys and go Dutch because it's like we're both figuring out life, you know. So like that's understandable. But it's like when you get a certain age and you're asking, it's like what do you say, like a transaction or whatever. It's like I don't back in my mind, I guess my mind is just stuck in back in the day because back in the day, cavemen used to have to wrestle down and kill wildebeests and give it to the woman just to even show that they were interested in them for marriage. Okay, and all a woman is asking you to do nowadays is pay
And
for them
girl,
to
you know
have
what the woman was doing?
chilies.
No, honey, that's a bad example because the women were skinning the animals, turning the animal skins into clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm talking about
they
when they
was
were showing
working. They was not
interest.
just taking the animal eating it.
When they were showing men were showing interest in women, they went out of their way to show interest just for them to even get a simple date. And I'm saying now it's so easy to just go on a date if you're for you to spend $40. So it's like, I mean, I don't know. Yes, of course you're gonna have your own money. If you're a boss babe, you're always gonna have your own money. But it's like I wouldn't even be wasting my time on somebody that couldn't afford $40. And I don't care. I don't care what. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everything in life is gonna be a transaction. You leave the house, you're gonna have to be driving your car to go. Waste gas. You're gonna have to be going to work, and you're gonna have to be giving your energy, and you're gonna have to be doing this and doing that and doing that. And so, unfortunately, yeah, it's going to be the same thing with spending time with a beautiful lady. Yeah, you are expected to spend money. It's like, what?
But
I
these
don't.
beautiful women, I don't know, I don't think you necessarily, but a lot of these beautiful women, all they have to offer is their beauty. They don't have respect. They don't have love. They don't have no appreciation. They get into a point they don't even want to have sex anymore. They don't offer peace. They not offering nothing else but their beauty. And I'm like, if I wanted something cute, I'll get a statue and set it up on the thing.
Facts. But then men shouldn't be dating.
I agree with that. Now, if you can't afford to date, you should not be dating. But I
Thank you.
would say that goes for men and women.
Wait, we're
Yeah.
talking
If
about affording it?
Yeah, if he
Or
can't
them wanting to
afford,
spend it. Yeah.
yeah, if he
Because
can't
I was
afford
talking
taking a woman
about.
out, he don't need to be dating.
Well, that's true. I was talking about that you're not obligated to it, but not necessarily that he wouldn't be able to afford it. So wait, I'm confused now.
Both. I mean, both. That's
Yeah,
just if
both. Yeah.
she's saying both is relevant. Like she was saying, if you can't pay $40 for a meal, for me at least, and I think $40 is reasonable, especially a decent. You ain't
Yeah.
saying $300 meal. You ain't saying $200 meal. You ain't saying $500 meal. I don't know how much these meals cost, but $40 is reasonable for two grown ups to eat a healthy meal at a decent
Yeah.
place.
I think it's just more
But
about being generous than because you can be with a rich man that don't want to spend no money.
how
So
generous he is.
it's like, and I have been with rich men that didn't want to spend no money, and I've been with poor guys where I was sitting in the car counting $40 worth of quarters. Literally, it came up to like $43 worth of quarters, and they spent $30 to take me to IHOP. So it's like I I don't know. I guess I never. I guess I'm like with Yahira. I've never been with a guy that would want to like go Dutch.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Chava said it's one thing to have a man pay it all when they're married. If he pays it all before any commitment is made, bruh. That's my thing. That's my thing. What a man says, serving your loved ones and pleasing God is key. Amen. Said Marjorie knocked it out. Just relying on looks and appeal is fool's good. Just like a man relying on money is unwise. Where's the character? Looks and money won't keep you married. Absolutely not. But my issue is that people aren't dating for marriage. People are dating for, like, like Tia said, transactional. Because to make a marriage work, and if you're really dating for marriage, you're wanting. So many thoughts. I have so many thoughts. First of all, dating is a completely new concept. That has only been maybe in the last 50 years that people have talked about dating. That is a brand new concept, because back in the day, once somebody picked you and you picked them, we're immediately off working toward a marriage and family. We're figuring out our finances. This is what I'm gonna be doing for the living. This is what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be home taking care of the kids, the woman, for the most part. Sometimes, she might have a job, depend on the couple. But it was already settled, like, okay, we're doing this, we're getting married. There was really not a whole lot of, there was what's the word? Not dating. The word was called
Courtship.
courting. Yes, you ladies are so smart. There was courtship, but that was with the intention of marriage. If I don't have but what we're doing now is we're using people for money. We're not saying, you know what, if I'm not taking this person seriously, I'm not going to take their money and I'm not going to have sex with them. We're not doing that. We're like, well, I'm going to take him for what all they got. Oh, I don't like him, he didn't spend enough. I didn't like her, she didn't give me head, I don't like her, I can't be with her. There's no real people don't care about character. People ain't caring about, is this person caring? It's like, generous is absolutely a good character. Is this person generous on both sides? Because women want a man to be generous, but women are only generous with their bodies. Or if a woman is generous with her finances, it's with the wrong nigga. It's with a man that ain't doing nothing.
Oh yeah.
He don't got a job. He's abusive. He don't do nothing, but she taking him all over the world. But he not contributing nothing. But she won't contribute to or help or be generous with a man who has his own finances.
Right.
That's crazy. But I'm gonna take care of a nigga that he just got out of jail, pay all his bills, buy all his clothes, and I'm gonna fly him around. She want to be the nigga and wonder why the nigga unalive her. Because you completely emasculated him.
Yeah.
That stuff be crazy. Trent, did you have something else you want to say?
No, all that shit irritates me.
Yeah, it really did.
Both men and women, all
For
of
real.
half of them social media slaves, only want stuff for just to be able to post on social media anyway. Don't even really want commitment. Like I say, everyone feels like they're entitled, obligated to have a certain level of access to somebody. Yeah, people want relationships now to have unlimited access to sex without
Yeah.
looking like a hoe. That's why. That's the only
So,
reason why people want to really be in relationships. They don't actually want to get married.
Mm-hmm. That's
Um,
fair.
yeah, it all sucks. Everyone sucks.
Oh, dang. More positive, Trent.
character outweighs carrots in the long run. Sally, the dating streets is more transactional than romantic. Absolutely. People don't care about romance. That is the last thing people care about. It's about who can spend the most and buy the most expensive food and buy, keep, especially how these women is now. It's like you've been paying for your own hair and nails for the last 5 years, but all of a sudden you want a man to take on that financial responsibility. He gotta get my hair done. He gotta get my nails done. He gotta buy my purses. Like that's insane. That's insane. But that's where we are. It's sad. It's sad and frustrating. Travis says, sadly, some lust after Future until they see that he's a baby maker, not a husband and dad. Oh, yeah, Sierra was perfect. She took pictures with his baby mamas, honey. That's my king. When I saw her on the damn back on 106 in Park when she was with him. I was so annoyed by her. She like, it's my king. Like, for real? Is she for real? I'm so glad she woke up to Jesus and that she let go of that hot mess because she taking pictures with the baby moms. Like, is she for real? I'm so glad that thank God
That era
Lord
is
Jesus.
over.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Lord. And then people want to be mad at
And
her
now he
for,
can't get over her.
what'd you say?
Now he can't get over her.
Yeah,
Right.
cause she got a man that, she got a man that a lot of people probably feel like she didn't deserve
Oh.
because she already had a baby. And you know how these folks is with, oh, don't get with these women that already got kids. So, people felt like she didn't deserve Russell Wilson. He was too clean for her. But he said, I prayed for my wife. He wasn't looking at nothing else but listening to the Lord. God bless him. And now she go
That's
around
the thing
trying
I
to tell
don't
everybody to get
understand
married.
though. Like I be so confused though. Like when it comes to people in this, like I can see if someone is like doing the same thing, in their 20s and their 30s or stuff like that. But I be so confused when it be like, say it's a woman, she only had one kid and it was in her 20s, and they expect her to be the same way in her 30s, or it's a woman, or they be like, oh well, she was a hoe when she was in her 20s. Like, so you want her to stay a hoe? Like now that she's there, like I be so confused on people and their views with stuff. It's like, so people can evolve. Like I get it. It's different if they're doing the same stuff and they're expecting, all of a sudden they got all these high expectations. Like I understand that, but like I don't know. Like you don't. So is the person supposed to still? So say for instance, she was 24 or something, and yeah, she was in situationships or whatever. Like you, and then but she's 30 now, and yeah, she requires more. You expect her to stay that way? Like you
Yeah.
expect her to stay the same way that she was when she was 24? Like would you tell her like, oh no, you should keep being a hoe? Like I just be so confused on what these people would like tell the person if they saw them face to face. Like you would tell the person, like, no, you need to act the same way you were acting when you were 24. Yeah.
I agree.
Like yeah, she grew up.
Yeah, she did. She did. Travis said, "Love, bump all that. Give me Beyonce front row tickets, Lululemon and Balenciaga. Marriage fool. I want a girl with the BBL. But they really don't want them. They just want to sleep with them. They just want to see how the cheeks clap. The red pill folks basically want Sierra and other single moms to expire alone, but many of them are coming from trauma and being rejected. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's Lord help us. That's all I got to say about that. Lord help us. People's expectations are out of control. Any last thoughts on that one before I go to the next clip, ladies?
No. I'm gonna turn on the lights on my Christmas tree. One sec.
Okay.
I want y'all to see my pajama pants.
Okay. All right, let's go to this. These ladies are called Humble Baddies. And they bring up some interesting stuff, so we're going to listen to a little bit. Yeah, just a short clip of them.
Yeah, the double standards are crazy.
It is.
It's not fair. And I feel like we're in a day and age, where the women are like really running things. But I do think there are some guys who think that if you have kids, like it's over for you dating. But a lot of men, they want to be daddy. They want to be stepdaddy.
They do. They don't.
So
I have no issues.
There's somebody out there for everybody.
I agree
at the end
with
of the
that.
day.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I got this. Let me read this to y'all. I got something to share with y'all. So this is a scenario. You're really feeling the connection on a date, so you decide to lean in for a first kiss. However, afterward, you notice he seems thrown off by you making the first move. Are men intimidated by women who take the lead? Is there a double standard in who's allowed to make the first move in dating? What y'all think about
Allowed.
that?
That's
allowed
weird.
is a strong word.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I
it's coded.
feel like I'm very assertive. Y'all know I slid in DMs. I flew out to go see my man, and I just feel like if I want something, I'm going to get it without being, too aggressive.
Okay.
I'm not afraid to make the first move.
Does it give like thirsty?
No.
No, because it's like you go after something, you want it. You go
Because I feel like if you will know if the connection is not if they're not feeling you, mutual, if they're not feeling it either. So, I mean, you don't just go too hard, like, damn, baby, come here, let me, like, give me some, oh, I want that dick. You don't do all that. Yeah. You got to ease your way. No, I didn't say all that. But you have to ease your way into it, and you'll know if it's a mutual feeling. So, I don't mind being a little aggressive.
Well, I mean, let Phil tell it. He said that I chose him at the club. So, I mean...
Did you?
It was kind of like both ways. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. It's fine.
But did you?
I did, because I saw him. So the first time he tried to talk to me, I didn't want to talk to him. But the second time I saw him, I was like, oh, yeah, okay, I want to talk to him. So I went up to him. So that's why he says I chose him.
Period. But he really chose you because he came back a second time.
He came back a second
time. You don't even
time.
drink. You don't even party.
Right.
Like, you came back to, he know what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
So, but I did go up to him, and I feel like that was kind of making a first move to let him know that it's a mutual connection. Like, okay, I like you, you like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What we doing?
So I feel like it's best to put your foot out there. Like, if that's what you want to go for, yeah, I say do it.
I'm in that stage now where I'm like putting my foot forward.
Trent says her computer is acting up on her, so she's done. She's done. But what are your ladies' thoughts on this last clip?
I don't make the first move ever. But it's not like mine's not because I feel like it's something bad about it, like bad with it. I just don't like. I don't. Every time I've tried to make the first move, I fell flat on my face. Like it's been so embarrassing. So I don't. I don't do it. I need the. I'll show interest, like to let you know, like, hey, you can come over. But like as far as me going up to a guy, no, absolutely not. No, it's thirsty. I feel like it gets me out of my feminine energy, and anytime I try to be more masculine or more, because if you're being aggressive, you are being more masculine. Like no matter what you try to say, you could try to do it like say that you're doing it in a feminine way, but you are leaning more towards the masculine, and I don't do well in masculine energies. I always get embarrassed, and they're like, yeah. So I don't even want to tell my stories. This is actually really triggering. So
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't make the first move. No, that's not my style. But also, I don't know, because I've seen what it looks like when a man is held head over heels for a woman, and when a woman is head over heels for a man. When a woman is head over heels for a man and a man knows that, man, they will drag you by your hair. For real. You're going to be spending all this money and doing all this and doing all that. When a man is head over heels for you, it's a very soft life.
Amen.
I've seen
if him being head over heels is appreciated.
Yeah. That it's just, I've seen it, and it just looks, I've seen the difference. It's an obvious difference.
Yeah.
I think if the head over heels feeling is not mutual, it can be taken advantage of either way.
Like, of course, it's mutual and everything, but when it's a woman that likes the man more, I've seen them be dragged, like, and especially if the man is aware of that and the man knows that, you get dragged, like, you're not gonna leave me anyway. I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do that to you. I'm gonna do you any kind of way. Like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
So,
I would say I've seen it both ways. I've seen men head over heels for a woman, and she not appreciate it and take advantage of him. Not, yeah, it is. But I don't know. I can't say I know. I can't say that there's more of one way or the other. I just think human beings, if they could take advantage of each other, they will. If they see that someone is allowing, if most of us, if we see that someone is allowing us to take advantage of them, we will. Most human beings, male or female, Christian or non-Christian, I don't think there's no bounds on it. I think people, and I was a very aggressive teenager. I was very aggressive. Any dude, any boy I wanted, I would approach. I had
What
no
would you
problem with it.
say? Like, hey, I'm Archie.
I would just be like, what's up? What's your name? Like, can I get your number? It was
What's up?
no
What's your
really
name?
Right.
like it was no real. It was I had no problem chasing a dude. Not even chasing, but if I see one walking and he don't see me, I'll make sure he see me. So I was a very aggressive teenager. I don't know how that would have served me as an adult though.
With me, it's not even about being nervous. It's not even about, oh, what if I just need to make sure he like me. And that's why I'd rather him come to me first. Because I'm not going to go to you if I don't think you like me. I'm not about to waste my time. You either like me or you don't. So you come to me. The most I'll do is probably this.
Yeah, smile.
That's it. And if you don't come by, I'm not, it's over.
I feel like I had the mentality like, oh, he gonna like me. There wasn't no question. If I want him, he gonna like me. That was I just had that. I had that raggedy confidence because I was raggedy. I was not even like well dressed. It was just I just knew I was fine, even if I wasn't.
Period.
Nat said, I know when I met my man, he said it was nice to have someone interested in him. It's kind of like what was talked about earlier, not thinking men want the same attention or love, if that makes sense. Oh, yeah. He pulled his weight after I pulled him. Hee, but yeah, just never know. There are so many ways it could go. Yeah, no. Blessings to you, ladies. Thanks, and blessings to you too, sister.
Thanks, mommy.
Marjorie with the Riz, with the Riz.
Marjorie with the Riz.
Charisma. It's
like you got that song, like that's fly. Like
okay.
You can get them.
I mean, that's why I had to be married. Cause Lord, I don't know what I would be if I would not be doing this if I was not married. But now in my age, I would do things very differently. If I were single and I wanted to get a man's attention, I would do something like both of what you ladies said. Just kind of smile. Yeah,
it can't scare me.
Say hi.
He interrupted. But I would do like what you ladies said. Just smile, just show my interest, even say hi, and kind of leave it at that. And see if, and then allow him to pursue. But now with social media, I don't know how things are in the techno world. Like everybody's in each other's DMs. Like, hey, what's up?
I don't go in DMs. I don't text people. I don't DM people. I do, but it's more so my family, people that I know. Like, I'm not hitting up.
Same.
Being like, hey, I thought your post was so. That's just not me. Like, I go in, text my auntie, text my mom, text my friends, get out. Like, I don't be doing that to random people that I don't know. Like, and the thing is so weird that social media has made people so, like, brave, where they wouldn't do that in real life probably, but since it's over a phone, you text them, throw your phone, and it's done. And it's just weird. Like, I don't know. I don't slide into DM people that I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe when I was a little kid. When I was a little kid and I found out that you could, like, DM celebrities, I was so excited thinking that they were I don't remember who, but I DM'd one celebrity. I don't remember who it was. I can't remember for the life of me who it was, but I remember DMing one celebrity and waiting by my phone because they were about to text me back. That's what I thought. It didn't work out. Delivered. 10 years later, delivered.
Yeah.
So sad.
I wouldn't say I'm against women making the first move. It's just about how you do it. It's just about how. I think it's about how a woman does it. Even a man, if he's gonna make the first move, it's about how he does it. Like, dudes back in the day were so ghetto and so disgusting. Like, hey, we gonna let me beat them guts. It was disgusting. They were disgusting.
Get the mace.
When you gonna let me? When you gonna let me smash? It'd be like, when you gonna let me smash type stuff. It's just, pure disrespect. Absolute disrespect.
That's
or
so
let me make you my baby mom type stuff. Like, this is what they would say, right?
Get the mace.
Have mercy. Really, really. Chavez said, I didn't really have game back in the day. I just had intelligent convo and humor. No slick lines. I was straightforward. let's just say my Louisiana accent carried me a lot.
Ooh,
Okay.
Louisiana accent.
Louisiana. Well, my wife loves it. We would love to see your wife. We would love to have her in on this discussion as a married woman. So if you could tell her about the show, we would love to have her on and hear more of. We would love to hear more of a married woman's perspective. So please tell her about the show. We would greatly appreciate it. So we could have her on stage. We would love to have more married women to talk to. But but yeah, I don't think the first move matters. I think it's about how the first move is made. Is it respectful? Is it are you wanting to really to get to know someone? Cuz people's ulterior motives we have to be so careful about. That'd be my thing. People's ulterior motives. That's why it's dating is not so much, shouldn't be so much I meet a stranger and take them out to dinner and spend money on this person I don't know if I even like them. I just broke $100 on this stranger.
That's why the coffee date wasn't that bad of an idea.
Yeah.
If I was a
Yeah.
man, like, God does everything for a reason. There's a reason why I'm not a man. Because I'm not doing none of that. They would hate me. I'm not spending
Yeah.
nothing on you ever.
Yeah.
Like, God knows what he's doing. That's why,
Yeah.
he just does certain things. Like, I would not be a good man.
That's why it's better to meet people in areas like that's why it's good if you have a hobby, meeting people that are doing things that you enjoy doing. If you hike, if you ride bikes, if you skate, if you if you skateboard, if you swim, if you find people where you kind of see their hobbies and you know what I mean, see them in a in out in their element is better than just walking up to a stranger like, "Hey, let me buy you dinner." Like that's weird. And I don't know why it's so acceptable. I don't know why it drives me crazy. So it should be like, you know what? I've been seeing you around. We come to the same coffee shop. We we're on the same book club, or we're in the church is a little church is, which is sad. You got to be sketchy about church folks. That's sad. It's really sad. But you do got to be sketchy about church folks. But if you're in a club, if you're in a community of people that do fun activities like bikers and hikers that meet on a regular basis, I think those are the best kind of ways to meet people. Especially if you see the same people on a regular basis and you kind of see them do their thing.
Yeah.
But people ain't doing that. People are on social media flipping through each other's pages like, "Oh, I know him. Oh, I saw you post about your mom. I know you. I saw you in your job. I saw you when you was in Hawaii. I know you. You my sister now." And it's like that's not how we get to know people. But I hope and pray to change the mentality of dating. That's what my business is gonna be eventually, Lord willing. Nat said, I said when I made my move, let's go to lunch. I had my own money, but he ended up paying. Not married though, not yet. But yeah, she said that's how she did her thing. I think that's sweet. It's you made the first move, you whatever, and you got him, snatched him, done and done.
Yeah, my mom be able to do that.
Yeah.
Let's go to lunch.
Yeah, I think that's a cool way. But I think that's lunch is one thing, but you got people, especially women, expecting full on dinner dates for a man to break the bank for them, and it's like he don't even know if he like you yet. You got women saying, "Oh, I'm not even leaving my house. I'm not getting dressed. I ain't putting on makeup until you cash at me or Venmo me some money."
I know that's.
That is not right.
Right, asking somebody for something like that's crazy. That's insane. That's too far.
That is crazy. That's crazy. That is not dating. That's prostitution.
And that just gives such broke vibes. Like, I don't know. Like, if I don't know if women think that it's attractive to come off to a man as broke, because that's how you sound. If you're not able to leave your house, if you're not able to get your own hair done, if you're not able to get your own nails done, are you broke? Like, I'm not doing that. Like, that's what I'm saying. I could never be a man. Like, I would never do that for you. It's just not.
Her cat is interacting.
Pickles is trying to cook dinner.
But yeah, I wouldn't either. And I don't blame men who are like, I'm not breaking the bank for you. Either we're doing something free where we can get to know each other, or it's nothing. And I think if more men stood up to that and without expecting sex, You know what I mean? Making things less transactional and more. We need more courting. We need more courting. We need more. Let's talk on the phone. Let's get to know each other. Let's take a walk. Let's get some ice cream. Let's, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Pull your pants down. I don't want to hear all that.
That's right. That's what it is, for real. That's really, people don't want to get to know each other.
Let's
for real.
get to it. Pull your boobs out. I don't really care.
Yeah.
You're getting on my nerves at this point.
Yeah. Yes, Lord. Well, hopefully with my new business venture, I'll share with you guys next time. I'm tired. I'll send y'all when I get my ad put together for real. I'll send it to y'all. Y'all can look at it for me. But I have big ideas of training people up, people who want to be married. People who want to be married, train them up for marriage and put them through a process that would teach them how to date properly. So I'll share that with you guys when I get it up and running. It's going through some detailing, so can't wait to share with you folks. Yes, is training courses, match. It's gonna be like a matchmaking service on 10, like, but we're training people up before we match them up with somebody.
Oh,
like they have to complete courses.
So a professional dating source.
Yeah. So we'll talk more about it. I'll share it more with you guys once I get my life together with that. But yeah. So but other than that, I'm done with that. I'm praying for you ladies, and I'm praying that you guys know your value in the Lord. Don't be a user. Don't allow nobody to use you, and make Christ the center. Be with somebody that you can talk about Jesus with.
Amen.
It don't got to be perfect. Just make sure whoever you're with that we can talk about the Lord. If I can't talk about the Lord, if I can't talk about what the Lord is showing me and what the Lord is speaking to me and what I'm learning as I'm growing in this walk with the Lord, that ain't it. If you got people like afraid to talk or pray with you, get somebody who want to pray with you and pray for you. If they ain't doing that, F them. And not in a good kind.
Oh.
Okay.
I saw something that said, I was watching my sermon and he was like, yeah, we be asking for their zodiac before asking if they believe in Jesus.
Oh, I'm so scared of zodiacs. I can't stand it.
I'm like, ooh, that is true. I do that. Now I'd be like, do you believe in Jesus? And then, what's your zodiac sign? I'm still trying to get out of the zodiac.
It's a process.
God's working on
it. Amen. It's just, I guess you get like, I just have to know. Even if it means nothing, I just have to know.
I'm a Sagittarius. What are you?
Yeah. And it's all about identity. Is your identity more of being a follower of Christ, a believer, someone who obeys Christ, or is my identity more in when I was born? What is your identity? How do you identify? Yeah. So that's identity is so powerful. We could go talk about that all day, but yes, have somebody you can talk to the Lord about, pray with, pray for, that making sure they pray for you. And somebody you can just take their hands like, can you just pray with me? Can you pray for me? That's when you know you got somebody. Mm-hmm. That's when you know you got somebody. Said, Candid Convo, said Marjorie, they have to believe in God first. That's the first problem. Everybody's claiming they spiritual these days. Oh yeah, what did I see something? So everybody talking about they spiritual. Yeah, demons are spiritual. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, they are. And Christ, they need to believe in Jesus, because these days we don't know what God these people is talking about. People saying God, we don't know what God they talking about. So for me, for clarification, I would specify Jesus. Do you know Jesus Christ is your personal savior? Do you have a relationship with Jesus Christ? These questions are so important. So I just encourage people to make that one of the first questions you ask somebody. And people can lie. So if they say yes, now you really got to watch their behavior. Now if they trying to get you in the bed and not trying to marry you, now you got to question their whole salvation. Right, you got to question whatever they say they believe. So yeah, that's why I was like, church folks, so I don't know. Use the sermon of the Lord. Use the sermon of the Lord. Pray every day, all day, and keep flying with the Most High. And I'm gonna let you ladies go. I love you, ladies. Thanks for coming through.
Love you guys.
Thanks for the excellent clips, Tia. And yes. y'all be coming through however and be sending stuff. So I
All
love you
right.
guys. We'll catch
I
us.
love you
Catch
guys.
Wifey Regarding in 2 weeks. I love you guys. Deuces.
Good night. Bye.